Liverpool could still spend 400 million or 500 million in this summer's window and still be comfortable with PSR.
For a striker that scored 23 league goals for Newcastle last season and also helped them to win the Carabao Cup, a first trophy for them in many seasons, you would expect that Isak would key into the idea of what the club is trying to do. In this transfer market, a lot has been happening behind the scene. Initially, Liverpool wanted him before they went for Hugo Ekitike, but then Newcastle said they're not selling, he's not for sale, 150 million pounds, this one, and he did not say anything at that time. He didn't say anything at that time. 2-3 days after Hugo Ekitike joined Liverpool for 79 million pounds from Frankfurt, started singing. Isak started singing. He said he wants to explore other options. He told the hierarchy of Newcastle that he wants to explore other options, much to the displeasure of the not really the powers that but the senior players in Newcastle, because they were like, okay, fine, we want something. I believe we all qualified for the Champions League together. Yes, your goals were very, very instrumental for us. Of course, he has scored over 62 goals since he joined in 2022. 62 goals in over 203 games since he joined Newcastle. Is a big one for this, a big plus for them. But then again, he is coming out now to say that he does not really believe in this project, that he wants to explore other options out there. He's 25, he's still at the prime of his career, and he's a very, very good striker. I don't really know what will be happening at the end of the day, because today is the 31st, today is the 30th of July. We still have one more month, because the transfer market should be ending on the 1st of September. For those that are asking, can Liverpool buy Hugo Ekitike and also buy Isak? I am telling you, it is possible, because they are safe. PSR wise, they are safe. They're one of the safest club sides when it comes to their finances. Like, they can spend over 500 million. You get, so they are safe when it comes, because even when they get players, they tend to amortize those players. Take, for instance, they are buying a player for like 80 million, for instance. They can actually spread it out for 5 years, or it depends. Do you understand? So they are not maybe the Chelseas or the Arsenals or the Manchester United or maybe Manchester City that would have issues with PSR. Liverpool are not heavy spenders. They've been able to manage their funds. So if they decide now that they can get Florian Wirtz, getting Hugo Ekitike and also Isak in the same transfer window, they don't have issues with PSR. There's a video I'll be catching here after this transfer dealings, or after this transfer updates that I'm giving now. I will attach it at the end of this video for you to watch. They are very, very safe. So for those saying Liverpool, PSR, FFP, they are safe. They don't have any issues with FFP, so they can go ahead and spend as much as 500 million and nobody will blink. Do you understand? So it is a good one for them. They are in the market. Last season they didn't get anybody, so if they say fine, they want to go for Isak at the end of it, though the 150 million price valuation that Newcastle has as price tag on Isak still has over 3 years left in his contract. But now he's coming out to tell the hierarchies that he wants to leave. Will they honor his plea? Because as it stands now, fine, they are looking for a striker, but honoring his plea would mean reducing whatever it is that they call price valuations for him. 150 million pounds is too much. I don't think Liverpool, as much as I know, yes, Liverpool, they are in a good stand financially. I don't see them spending that huge amount on Isak. But let's see what happens. Like I said earlier, between now, today is the 30th of July, down to the 1st of September, we'll have about is a month plus, so anything can happen in the transfer market. Who will Newcastle be getting at the end of? Because their head coach Eddie Howe said it is no more in his hands. He said something yesterday in a pre-match conference, that when he was asked, of course, that's the trending news in Newcastle now. When he was asked, he said, well, that he would love Isak to still remain at the club. You know, he still has a contract, so he's still contracted to the club. He still has over 3 years. To an extent, they have an upper hand. But then again, it is not. Look at the phrase. It is not in his hands. We tell you that I feel they would want to honor whatever it is. Isak has paid his dues for this club. 62 goals for the club. It's not an easy feat. Do you get? So let's see what happens at the end of the day. So the question now is, will Isak be joining Salah, or will he still remain at Newcastle? Obviously, I don't see it happening, him remaining at Newcastle. Likely is a transfer market or transfer news or transfer update that will stretch till the end of August. But let's see what happens at the end of the day. Of course, you know that Liverpool has already sold Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich, and it's likely they will be selling Nunes as well. So when Nunes, Luis Diaz, and Federico Chiesa, not that Chiesa has been a starter, but we have Nunes out, Federico Chiesa out, and Luis Diaz out. I think there'll be space and enough funds to facilitate that of Isak. Now imagine Isak, Kubekitike, Gakpo, and you have a Salah. That's massive. That's a massive one. But let's see what happens at the end of the day. What are your opinions? Do you think that the Isak deal will happen from Isak going to Liverpool? Because so far he has said it is Liverpool that he wants. Do you understand? Liverpool, it is Liverpool. No other club is talking to him now. No other club in the EPL has 150 million. Like I said earlier, like Liverpool are in a good place financially. They can spend as much as 500 million. So they are in a good standing with the PSR and FFP. No problems for them. So it's how they go about spending this money now. That's what we're looking at. Let's see what happens. What are your opinions? Do you think Isak will be joining Liverpool? Do you think Isak will join Liverpool? Or do you think Liverpool would say, okay, we are not signing him? Or they probably Newcastle would be able to talk to him to agree, staying back. Staying back would mean increasing his salary, and Newcastle might not be able to pay him 300k. But let's see what happens at the end of the day. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day. This is me saying bye. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rahencesports. It's written on the screen. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Liverpool could still spend 400 million or 500 million in this summer's window and still be comfortable with PSR. They actually have a lot of PSR headroom because they're run so sensibly. The other thing that you have to remember is they won the Premier League. They've just signed a new contract with Adidas. Every time they win things and deliver silverware, there are bonuses attached to these commercial deals that mean they get more money. They've obviously qualified for the Champions League, which is another big factor because of the extra games that are now at play, the extra money that's on the table. That is all going into the pot. You also have to remember when they sign players, they amortise the contract. So if they spend 100 million on a player, it gets amortized over 5 years. So in their 700 or so million turnover, only 20 million of that per that particular player will be coming out of one financial year. And PSR allows you to lose up to 105 million over a 3-year period.